So we're gonna get into our last discussion here, and it's one just kind of just talking shit. Honestly, we're gonna be talking about some movie sequels that we wish we saw. I got a few in mind. I don't know if you prepared anything. Four? Yeah, okay. I got three. So let's just go ahead and start with yours.
All right. Let's do just one I kind of enjoyed watching. It wasn't the best movie. King Arthur, the one with Charlie Hunnam.
Really?
It never got a sequel.
That came out in like 2017, right?
I know.
Something like that.
It's been about 6 years.
Yeah.
There's no word of it, obviously.
It was a Guy Ritchie movie, too.
Yeah, that's...
Huh.
Charlie Hunnam and Guy Ritchie.
Oh, wait.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Same guy. Yeah.
Guy Ritchie. I don't know if you watched The Gentleman.
Yeah.
With Charlie Hunnam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that fucking movie. Yeah, Charlie Hunnam. I haven't seen this movie in particular.
It's something about like the fantastical elements about this. And I forgot who else is in it.
Djimon Hounsou.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Djimon Hounsou's also in there. Jude Law.
He plays
Eric
the
Bana.
main villain.
Kingsley Ben-Adir is in there. From what do you call it?
He plays like one of the sort of like ragtag people.
David Beckham's in there. What the fuck?
Oh, he plays a cigar.
What the fuck?
When he pulls a sword from the stone.
I didn't watch the movie, bro.
No, that's the story.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's just a guard.
All right. But yeah, man, that's a pretty good pick actually, because Guy Ritchie he does some interesting movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then Charlie Hunnam, I like Charlie Hunnam. I hope we get a Gentleman too with him. All right, cool.
We could end off on like sort of a.
What, on Gentleman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then, King Arthur. Yeah, I wish we could have seen a sequel to that as well. I think for me. And I don't know if you know the story about it, but if you don't, I will tell you, because that's what we're here to do.
I'm hoping we didn't agree.
Stuff. What?
Hoping we didn't get the same movies.
I don't think so. But for me, I would have chose a movie called 23 Jump Street.
Oh.
It is a canceled, or it just never happened. I don't even know if it got canceled, but it just never happened. 23 Jump Street, obviously 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street. To me, I thought were fucking hilarious. It's Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, the same guys who did the Across the Spider-Verse stuff. And yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious. I really wanted to see 23 Jump Street. And do you remember the post-credit scene?
It was all the posters.
Yeah. I really wanted them to go to culinary school and do that storyline. Or was it like medical school or something?
I think it might have been either. It's one of those ones because they were wearing like white outfits.
Yeah. 22 Jump Street teased 25 sequels. Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill, they were just amazing, and I love those buddy cop kind of movies. But yeah, I really wish I would have seen this one. Do you know the story about the Sony leak?
No.
So the Sony leak happened, and there was no 22 Jump Street or 23 Jump Street. Instead, what they were planning on doing was a 23 Jump Street. Men in Black 3 crossover, or Men in Black 4 it would have been. It would have been 23X MIB, and it would have had these two guys going up against fucking aliens. And they would become Men in Black. You know how fucking sick that would have been? I'm pissed!
Instead, we're getting Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Dude, yes. I'm fucking pissed we didn't get this shit. I would rather have that than a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's actually funny. It would be like, have you watched... it's a Vince Vaughn movie where he's fighting aliens. Have you ever watched?
I heard about that, yeah.
Yes.
With Ben Stiller and
and somebody else.
And Jonah Hill's in it too. Jonah Hill's in it.
Sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
But it literally would just remind me of that fucking movie.
Yeah. All right, man. What else you got on there?
All right. I don't know if you've ever watched them, but the Ron Perlman Hellboys.
Oh yeah.
I never got a Hellboy 3.
We talked about them doing the what do you call it? We talked about them doing the reboot, right?
Yeah, but he's not in it.
Yeah, he's not in it.
Yeah,
they're doing a reboot of it.
I don't know if you know anything about Hellboy 2. Did you ever watch it?
No, that's the Golden.
It's the Golden Army. Yeah. That was one of the best comic book adaptation movies I've seen in a really long time. Well, at the time, in a really long time.
Yeah, right.
It's just so good. It's directed very well. It has some cool themes. Up until
it was Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, up until Puss in Boots 2, that wasn't the best depiction of death I'd seen. I don't know if I've ever told you that. I think Puss in Boots 2 has the best depiction of death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With some good news for you. On September 1st, Ron Perlman would love to wrap up his and director Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy trilogy. He wants to come back and complete the trilogy. Let's see. If we were to make the third trilogy or the third movie of the trilogy, I would love to do that. Yeah. It was meant to be 3 movies, so I would go back and do it if we could finish it, but those are the only circumstances. And then, let's see. Am I eager to do Hellboy 3? No, I'm 71 fucking years old. But we owe it to the fans, and we should give it to them because it would be an epic conclusion. So, Guillermo, if you're reading, I'm not done pounding you. What the fuck? I'm not done pounding you to get this fucking thing done, he said. So there's a chance. There's a chance that it can come back. I've never seen the Hellboy movies.
I would watch them. They're pretty good.
Yeah. All right, man. Good choice. Yeah, still haven't watched the Hellboy stuff, but I do want to see that reboot. I'm going to throw a curveball to you because I actually don't want to see this, and I'm actually glad we didn't get it, but I just am so curious about it. Just because they fucked up so bad. I just really want to see what they would do to the second season of Avatar, and that's why I would want to see a sequel to M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender, because they teased Azula.
Yeah.
At the end, and I fucking hated her face. I hated her face. I really did not like her face.
What she looked like.
I do. I hated her face. I didn't like the actress that they chose. I mean, again, I don't want to be mean, but this is like my shit. Like, this is my shit, bro. Like, this is our shit. The actress that they chose.
Wearing a shirt.
The actress that they chose for Azula, it would have been so laughable. It would have been like the greatest content to ever like film, like just laughing at these movies.
Who is that? Is that not funny girl? Can't remember her name right now.
Lily Singh?
What?
I don't know.
That's the white lady.
Lily Singh?
The girl was supposed to be Barbie.
Oh, Amy Schumer? Oh. Amy Schumer is Azula? It's not actually a sequel that I do want to see or that I'm sad that we didn't get, but I'm just so curious on what they would have done for this and for Avatar, The Last Airbender Season 3, because that is just like, Season 3 is my favorite season. I don't know about you, but Season 3 is my favorite season just because of Susan's Comet, that whole sequence and, the Agni Kai and stuff.
Yeah, connection and everything.
Yeah. I just wanted to see how they would do it.
I think it's the span of episodes when they meet Toph for the first time. That's my favorite part of anything.
Like, look at this motherfucker, man.
God. See, that's what he looks like now?
I guess. Maybe that was...
Has it not been that long since the movie came out?
Huh?
How long has it been since that movie came out?
About 13 years.
That motherfucker still looks like that?
He's probably 25 years old now. Shout out to Dev Patel, bro. Have you seen the new Wes Anderson like short film?
The Wonderful Life of Henry Sugar?
Yeah.
I saw it. I'm going to watch it tonight.
Dude, I watched the first 10 minutes of it and then I fell asleep. Not because it was boring or anything. It was nap time, guys. Right? It was 40 minutes. Dev Patel is in it, and I didn't know that he was in it, but he's so good in that first 15 minutes. He's probably great in the whole thing, but you're going to watch the first 15 minutes, and it's just like...
He's releasing them weekly?
Yeah, he has these like 4 short stories that popped up.
They're the Ronald Dahl...
Roald Dahl, yeah.
Roald Dahl, yeah.
Yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. And that's a Wes Anderson Roald Dahl thing. So I'm watching all 4 of these. But anyway, yeah. A sequel that I would like to, not really like to see is Last Airbender 2.
All
right. What about you?
I'm going to throw a movie I don't know if you've seen. I actually just recently saw for the first time. World War Z.
Oh, that's a good one with
Brad Pitt.
With Brad Pitt, yeah.
Directed by David Fincher.
Yeah, that's a good one, dude.
I didn't know this, but searching up, because I couldn't find a 4th movie. I'm going to tell you my 4th movie after, because it's the movie I actually want to see the most. But apparently they were signed up for a sequel.
Yeah,
and they
sequel
never
was
got
announced shortly after the film's release, but was canceled in February 2019, reportedly to budget issues.
How do you... That movie...
That's tough, man.
Like, it's still to this day, like, when people talk about, what kind of zombies wouldn't I want to fucking fight? World War Z is always the first one.
It's always them. Yeah, the canceled sequel. And I love talking about canceled sequels. I watch these videos, like, all the time on YouTube. But yeah, Variety reported in 2016 that the sequel was not yet in production, but David Fincher has had entered negotiations to be the director. They also tried to sign on Brad Pitt again, and by 2019, it just kind of ended.
Right.
That's fucking disappointing.
Yeah.
How much does this make? It made $540 million too.
On what budget?
269. Not terrible. It said 190 to 269, so could be anywhere from there.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's still some sort of profit, even if you doubled it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that would have been a good one. All right, man. This one has... I know you're going to want to see a sequel to this, and hopefully we still get it. They've been talking about it forever.
See if it's the one I thought I put down.
Probably. They've been talking about it forever, but it just has never happened. And the two stars just keep talking about it. They keep talking about it. They say it's going to happen. We have a script. We're looking at a script. We're trying to work together again. It just hasn't happened yet. It's Rush Hour 4. Was that the one?
Nope.
Okay. So Rush Hour 4 is definitely something that I want to see. I love the Rush Hour movies. I loved Rush Hour 1, 2, 3 was okay. Wasn't the best. But still, just that kind of brand of humor, and then just seeing Jackie Chan and his like physical comedy. I know you're a huge Jackie Chan fan. Mm-hmm. And then Chris Tucker. Their dynamic is just so fucking great. It's easily like my favorite buddy cop movie of all time, and my favorite Jackie Chan movie of all time, Rush Hour. Yeah, man, this is one that I really wanted to see. They've been talking about it for so fucking long, like so long, and then recently. They just said, yeah, we're going to push it into production. And then guess what happened? The fucking writer's strike happened. And that's not the greatest thing. But, yeah, hopefully now that the strike is over and that SAG is getting close to... Can you stop fucking with shit?
Sorry,
just
I'm like...
Give me
like...
play with those, bro.
Damn.
I
need like a fucking fidget toy or something.
Yeah, bro. Like you were touching the chords.
Yeah. See, normally you have that laptop in front of me and I'm just like tapping on the keyboard.
I sold that laptop today.
I know. Yeah, I saw your post. I didn't say that, but you didn't know you were sold it, but I knew that you were selling it.
Yeah. But yeah, Rush Hour 4, I mean, I don't know. You're a big fan of the Rush Hour series, right?
Yes. So here's the thing, though. If you had asked me if I would have wanted to see a Rush Hour 4 a year ago, I would have told you no.
Really?
After seeing movies like Joyride and No Hard Feelings do good.
How you can get away with this, like,
I was wondering. I've been wondering. I was like, how are they ever get away with it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, that would be... If they don't shy away from it, obviously.
God, I hope not.
Because you have to either not do it at all, or do it full. Like,
well, I know that it's not the same kind of humor, but they did Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah,
that's like
that was like dad humor to me.
It was more like dad humor, and Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2 were a little bit on the edge, kind of. But it definitely wasn't as far as like Rush Hour or some other raunchy 2000s kind of comedies like that. But I mean, if they can do it and kind of switch up their flow a little bit and turn it into something else, I'm sure Rush Hour can do it and still have like a successful formula. Yeah. But yeah, look, we're talking about Rush Hour 4 right now. Chris Tucker said, no official Rush Hour details exist outside of Chan's tease, but consider his co-star Chris Tucker more eager to return to the franchise, blah, 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 blah. You're going to see a lot of good stuff coming, but it's going to be on a whole nother level. That's what I like. I'm excited about that. It's not going to be what you normally seen. Rush Hour 4, that's something I definitely will probably drop in there because I love working with Jackie, but I've got some new stuff that I think you're really going to like, and I'm excited about it. So they've been talking about it for fucking years, man, and that's something that I really want. Look at Ice Spice. What's up with Ice Spice?
Zoom in on that.
Sorry, never mind. Yeah, let's go back to So Rush Hour 4 is something I definitely want to see.
All right. Before I give you my final one, I want to throw an honorable mention out there because it actually is getting a sequel. Gladiator.
Oh yeah, it's been like 20-something years.
I don't know how long it's been, but
it's been a while. 23 years.
Yeah, it's getting a sequel. I can't remember the name of the person. I know it's
Paul Mescal.
No, I know it's Paul Mescal. I can't remember the name of his character.
He's the dude's son.
Yeah. So, it'll be cool to see. I hope it stays sort of the same type of movie, same type of tone.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the actual sequel I want. This is the first 3D movie, and I think second 3D movie, and it's the most recent 3D movie I've seen. I haven't seen one since. Alita Battle Angel.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet, but I heard that it was really fucking good.
It was really good. It was one of those movies where I walked in expecting like kind of a disappointing movie, and it was a fucking good movie.
Yeah, Alita Battle Angel. I didn't like how she looked, and that's why I didn't want to watch it.
It grew on me in the movie, especially because most of the characters sort of look like that.
Those eyes, man.
It's the eyes, yeah.
What was so good about it? Was it the action or was it like the actual
acting,
story?
Action, and then there's a story to it as well. Yes. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't know so first time I've actually seen other than like Django. I just fucking lost his name. Go back. Fucking lost his name. Can you tell me his name? Second guy on that list.
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz. Second time I've seen him play a protagonist. But he's actually a protagonist in this way. He has like no negative like things about him. Like he's not like he in Django he's killing people and stuff.
Yeah.
No, he's just a protagonist in that movie. It did also tease.
Wait, in Django?
In Django,
isn't he working with Django?
Yeah, he's a protagonist, but he's still killing people.
Oh, but okay.
Yeah. Like I mean, this guy's just actually.
He's actually just a good guy in this.
Yeah,
okay.
He's just her dad in this movie.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's not her dad because he's like a fucking
like the
robot.
creator.
Yeah.
Get it?
You're actually wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, they actually tease a second movie at the end of this movie because the whole point of the movie is that she has to like fight her way into like this tournament that's being hosted in like a different area, and her like love interest gets taken there.
The Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And at the very end, she wins the tournament that sends her up there, and you just see her point her fucking sword at the sky.
And that's it.
And she's pointing at the fucking thing, and then it cuts off.
Huh.
And I was like, so we're gonna get a fucking second movie, and it's been 2019, I think.
Yeah, 2019. So it's been like 4 years, but they haven't started production on it. So it's like it's taken forever.
So I feel like it's gonna be like a World War Z thing where it just doesn't flesh out and it just gets canceled, which is gonna piss me off because it was a good movie.
All right. Well, I mean, this is coming from MovieWeb. Alita Battle Angel 2 talks are happening. Director Robert Rodriguez said him, James Cameron, and John Landau were talking about it, a sequel. Yeah, I remember talking about this story a little bit. We haven't seen it. We haven't said it yet for sure, but we're definitely hoping to and talking about it a lot. They're slammed with all the Avatar stuff, but they've definitely been engaging it. Yeah, that's the only reason why I wouldn't see a sequel happening anytime soon, just because James Cameron is like, he's very hands-on with that, and he's super busy with Avatar.
Yeah,
Avatar getting pushed, and he wants to finish those movies before he fucking dies. So yeah, that's the only reason why I wouldn't see it. But yeah, man.